Mariza here again, and I have another video for you. So this is going to be a glam look. This is what I normally do to my face whenever I have errands to run, whenever I have to go out with friends. But with all honesty, I'm also doing this on a daily basis, maybe minus the eyeshadow and the highlighter. That's it. And some of you might be judging me, why am I going to use makeup when I'm at home? Thing is, I have the makeup, I know how to apply my makeup, so sorry not sorry. How else will I be able to use my makeup? I'm just using the resources that I have. Anyway, if you're interested to know how I got this look, please keep on watching. So I have already primed and moisturized my face. The next step is to put the concealer on, because I don't normally use foundation whenever I have to go to like running some errands or just everyday basis. I just use concealer. So let's just put concealer under my eyes. By the way, I'm looking at the mirror, just so you know. On my chin, just to highlight some parts of my face, the bridge of my nose, and then the forehead, like so. By the way, the concealer that I am using is this Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. I'm in the shade, what shade is this? It doesn't say, I don't know. And then the next step that we are going to do is that we are going to blend the concealer using a sponge. You can use whatever sponge you like. Just use dabbing motion. Right. So after blending the concealer, let's go ahead and bake. I usually do baking whenever I put concealer on. That way, it will make the concealer stay in place. So let's just put a loose powder to the areas where we put the concealer, like so. And we'll have to leave it as is for a few minutes. So let's move on to eyebrows. So as you can see, my eyebrows, or the hair on my eyebrows, are sparse. So I really need to put our eyebrow products on. So I'm using the Everbalana eyebrow stick or eyebrow pencil in the shade medium brown. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is that I'm going to draw an outline, starting from the bottom and then on top. And the same exact thing on the other side of my brow. Like that. After which, let's go ahead and fill it in. I'm gonna be using this Fashion Brow by Maybelline New York. This is a brow powder. So I'm gonna be using the darkest shade. This one, it's almost black, but it's not. I'm gonna be using that to fill in the edges here, the outer part of the eyebrow. And I'm gonna leave the inner corner unfilled because I'm gonna be using a different shade for that. Like so. For the inner corners of my brows, I'm gonna be using this. That way you will be able to achieve a gradient look. And then it's time to use the spoolie to brush the hair and the product and the excess product. we're done with the brows, the next step is to dust off the excess powder that we used for baking earlier. And then I am going to put this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte on my neck. It's really important that you also pay attention to your neck, because sometimes if you put makeup, if you are going to focus on your face, then the color of your face will be different as with your neck. So you have to also put products on your neck. And then after which, let's go ahead and proceed to the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow that I'm going to use is this one. This is actually not an eyeshadow palette. This is a contour and highlight palette from BYS. But the bronzing powder on this palette is really nice for eyeshadow. So I'm gonna be using this one. I've already heat panned the highlighter. Then I'm gonna be using this one for my eyeshadow. I'm gonna be doing one shade only. I'm just gonna be putting that to the whole lid and then blending it out just so there will be no sharp edges, like that. And to the other side, just make sure that you're going to blend it out well. So that easy. One shade only for the eyebrow, because we're not really doing like a look for a special occasion. So this is just to run some errands, to maybe go out with friends, nothing really fancy. After the eyeshadow, let's go ahead and bronze and contour our face. So I'm using this brush. So the same palette that I used earlier, this is still from BYS. I'm gonna be using this shade right here for the contour, putting it on the hollows of my cheeks. See? Just so your face will look sculpted. And then the next thing is I'm going to bronze just to bring back the warmth of our face. So I'm going to be using this same shade as we used earlier for our eyeshadow. I'm using the same brush, don't judge me. So I'm going to be putting that on my forehead, on the temples of my face, and on my jaw. There. Creating an imaginary inverted number 3, like that. So once we're done with bronzing, let's go ahead and put eyeliner on. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline New York what's this, Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Liner, and it comes with a brush. It's not actually a brush, but you know, it's a felt tip. So I'm gonna be dipping this tool here, and then I wanted to do a winged eyeliner for this, so I'm just gonna look at the mirror, okay? So I'm gonna slightly stretch this part right here so it will be easier to apply, and then do a wing. Putting eyeliner is actually self-explanatory, so I don't think I still have to explain to you how this works. But just a tip, Once you already have the product on your hand, just slightly stretch this part so it's not wrinkled, so it would be smoother to apply. And then draw a line, and then you're going to connect the line like so. Just gonna define the tip like so, and then let's go back just so it's going to be even. Alright, now we're done with the eyeliner. The next step is putting a blush. So I'm gonna be using this Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Wine. So as you can see, I've already hit pan. I have to buy another of this because this is really good. I'm gonna be using another brush for this. And then I'd like to put my blush under my eye. That way it will look like I'm achieving the drunk blush. Like so. This shade is really good, especially for me having a morena skin. So I'm gonna also put on top of my nose, like so. So it's like sun-kissed. Also, it would look like drunk blush. Like that. After the blush, let's go ahead and go back to our eyes because I forgot to put an eyeshadow under my eye. So we're going to dip it in the same shade that we use for our eyeshadow, and then we are going to put it on our waterline. So that's done. The next step is the lips, because I don't normally use mascara, especially without fancy events, because I am finding it hard to remove the mascara afterwards, especially when I'm really tired and I want to go to sleep, and it's really hard for me to remove the mascara, especially when it's waterproof. So let's just keep mascara and go ahead with putting a lip product. So I am going to use this Super Stay Matte ink in the shade Amazonian. It's like a brownish shade, as you can see. This is my favorite brand, and this is my favorite lipstick. I actually have 12 of these in different shades. So let's just go ahead and apply these to our lips. Very nice shade. I actually highly recommend the Super Stay Matte, because no matter how hard you eat, you drink, or do whatever you like with your lips, it won't come off. So I highly recommend this, and it's Maybelline, so I really love the brand. So the last step and the finishing step is that we are going to put highlighter. I'm gonna be using Maybelline New York Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. I also ordered this online, and this is so good. I really love the rose gold, but it's out of stock, so I'm using this instead. Look at that highlight. And then you're going to also put this on the cheekbone and on the other side. like so. Look at that highlight. Isn't it amazing? It's so blinding, but it's really affordable, unlike the other, like the Becca Minerals and other fancy highlighter with good quality. This is a drugstore product, drugstore brand, but the quality is really nice. So I'm just gonna fix my hair and I'll be back. So this is the final look. As you can see, it's very easy, and the products that are used are all drugstore products, so it's very affordable, and you can find those products anywhere, like drugstores or pharmacies. That's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like this video if you like it, but if you don't, I'm sorry, maybe next time you will. And then also click the notification bell so at least you'll be notified whenever I have new video to upload. Thank you so much for watching again, and bye for now.